It's week 18, is that right? Of the NFL season. Tomorrow, that is.
Kicks off tomorrow, yeah.
Kicks off tomorrow. A New Year's resolution to get your finances in order. You could try gambling, and you can put it on the shoulders of John's 5-year-old daughter.
It always works, gambling. Never has any negative consequences.
Never.
That's right. This is the regular season finale edition of Child's Play. It's the final week of the season, and it's make or break for me and my daughter's college fund. We are 17 and 19 on the year right now. We need to go 3-0 this week to have a winning regular season.
Oh.
I don't think we've had a 3-0 week all year.
No.
Last year we had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is. Game 1, Bills and Dolphins. There is a lot riding on this game for Buffalo. If they win, they could get the 2nd seed in the playoffs. If they lose, they could miss the playoffs.
Wow.
It's a really kind of win or go home thing. Now imagine being a Bills fan. We have the wrong video. Imagine being a Bills fan. If they lose this week, you have another 5 months of winter and no football. But it makes sense that the team that's named after the serial killer in Silence of the Lambs would extinguish your will to live.
Wow.
The Bills beat the Dolphins 48-10 when they played in Buffalo earlier this year. But this game is in Miami, where 6 inches of snow costs about $5,000. I don't know. I don't know if that's what the price is on. You get my point.
I do.
After a hot start, the Dolphins have struggled as of late. They got obliterated by Baltimore last week. And star receiver Tyreek Hill has scored fewer touchdowns this month than he's had kids this year. It's true. Hill, who to be fair has been injured, scored twice in the month of December. He had 3 kids in 2023. If that's not enough, he had to leave practice this week when his house caught fire.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Apparently, the investigators said that a child playing with a lighter
Oh no.
was the reason. Thankfully, everybody got off safely. Nobody is hurt. Also, the good news for the Dolphins fans and the team this week is they've already clinched a playoff spot, so they don't need to win this game. Because of that, they're 3-point underdogs at home. And here's the Child's Play. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Dolphins and Bills. I think I know where this is going. The Dolphins, of course.
I'm always picking the Dolphins.
Yes, she's always picking the Dolphins.
And now she's on Broadway.
She declared herself a Dolphins fan in week 1, and it's stuck. I don't know why. All right, second game, Jets and Pats. Now I know what you're saying. John, why would you pick this game? It's meaningless. Neither team can make the playoffs.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's right, which means the only way you can watch this game is if you have money on it. Now, there are things going great for the Jets right now. I'm saying that sarcastically. After admitting that he wasn't coming back from a torn Achilles this year, Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers found another way to make the news this week because he needs to. He has to. He went on Pat McAfee's show and implied that Jimmy Kimmel would be named in the Jeffrey Epstein documents.
He did make that implication.
Imagine being the Jets head coach and be like, what happened this morning? Kimmel fired back, threatening to sue Rodgers. McAfee then went on the air the next day and apologized for the whole thing. By the way, we should point out, McAfee's show airs on ESPN. Jimmy Kimmel's on ABC, both owned by Disney.
Yeah.
I would imagine there were meetings at Disney that day. As it turns out, by the way, Kimmel's name was not released in those documents, so it appears that Aaron Rodgers' biggest Achilles heel might be his mouth. Compared to all that, ditching the coach that won 6 Super Bowls for your team seems kind of tamed, but that's what's going on right now in New England. There are reports that Pats owner Bob Kraft is ready to move on from Bill Belichick.
Belichick? Really?
They have struggled.
He's anonymous.
So this could be Bill Belichick's final game with the Patriots.
That's weird.
Now, again, neither team has any chance to make the playoffs. Both teams are actually better off losing for a better draft pick. But there are only 2 things in this world Bill Belichick truly hates. 1, answering questions from reporters. 2, the Jets. The Pats are favored by 2 at home, and here's the Child's Play. All right, Jets, Patriots. Who do you like? Just got to pick one. Yeah, even the 5-year-old's like, why are we picking this game? All right, the Patriots.
She's like, all right.
Grudgingly takes the Pats.
All right.
I'm always picking the Patriots.
That would have been a great strategy in the early 2000s.
Not so much now?
Not so much anymore. All right, final game, Tampa and Carolina. At 2-14, the Panthers have locked up the worst record in the league, but they have nothing to show for it because they traded their draft pick to the Bears, who are now going to get the #1 pick next year. So you lose a bunch of games and just have to sit in it. But Carolina fans have another hot prospect on their hands right now. Owner David Tepper is looking like a surefire candidate to replace Dan Snyder as the most disliked owner in the league. This is not the video I wanted, but anyway, he was fined $300,000 this week for throwing a drink at fans. Here's Tepper being nice to a fan. By the way, Tepper's net worth is estimated to be more than $20 billion, so I'm sure that $300K is really going to teach him a lesson. What they say, fines are only punishment for people who can't pay them.
This is true.
The Bucs, on the other hand, have a chance to win the division, but that's not saying much. The NFC South stinks. It's the worst division we've seen since I had to do math without a calculator. Tampa and New Orleans are both 8-8, so if the Bucs win and the Saints lose, Tampa wins the division. And we're looking at either I really screwed up all the video on this, or somebody else did.
Listen, I don't mind looking at Jalen Hurts.
But, quote from director Doug Mays, you didn't. Tampa is favored by 6.5 in Carolina, where the forecast is calling for a chance of rain from the owner's box. Maybe vodka tonic or something.
I see.
Here is the child's play. Would have made more sense if you saw the video.
The video, I understand.
Okay, Buccaneers and Panthers. Who do you like? Because there's a cat on it.
Oh, she made that quick.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so to recap, we're taking Miami and the points. We're taking New England giving up 2 points, and Carolina, and I forget what I said the point spread was in that, but it doesn't really matter. That's the Week 18 edition of Child's Play, guys.
She's 5.
Yeah.
You think you can stretch this out until she's like 10?
I don't know. At some point, she's going to go, Dad, I don't want to do that. But right now, she gets excited when we say it's time to do helmets.
Oh,
So,
okay.